guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video is going to be 3 looks inspired by the new NATASHA DENONA NYX palettes. If you guys don't know, I've been doing color story inspired series for quite some time now, and you guys seem to enjoy them. So if you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I think I'm going to the pink shade first, just to lightly set down the base really quickly. So I'm going to the shade Aura from the Tati Beauty palette. Okay, so I think I'm going to like the grays. I think this probably is the only gray that I have, but we can definitely work with it. This is from Simple Beauty, and it is the shade Every Cloud. I'm using the Ariel A25. Kind of want to just like buff that through the crease area. Okay, I'm gonna define the outer V really quickly. Alright, I think I could probably go a little too ham. I'm just gonna go into like a mini sponge where I have my concealer left. I just wanna like lightly press over the inner corner to kind of clean the shape up a little bit, and I'm going to kind of continue to deepen the inner and outer with the same brush. And then I'm gonna go into Ariel's A20 brush, this flat blending, and I'm going to hug the curve, just embrace the puffiness of my hooded eyes a little bit. I'm gonna connect parts in the center, but still want to like keep the shape though. And I kind of noticed like the gray has a little tiny bit of a blue tone, so I'm going to add just a touch of a 1999 just to add a little bit of that blue element into it, not a whole lot, but I know Natasha's formula has a lot of depth. Teensy tiny bit hint of blue into the gray. So now I'm gonna take like a BH number 4, like a flat brush. I kind of just want to go back to the pink shade, this pink beige, and I want to kind of clean up around the brow bone area and kind of soften the edges a little bit. Same flat brush, take any that you have, going to the shade Aura. If you do have the palette, you can still follow along, I hope. I'm going to pack that in the center, just like on the eyelid. So I think I'm going to add Aura just on the inner corner to highlight. Okay, just lightly do some concealer, and I want to smoke out my lower lash line with matte black. This is my favorite matte black in my collection. It's just creamy, easy to use. I don't need to worry about it not blending, so I'm just gonna lightly pat this on. And it's really deep and black as well, so. was one dip. Like, look at, I can pretty much do my whole lash line. And I just want to do a little bit more and kind of like shape it on the inner corner a little. Okay, I'm switching to the Ariel A16. This is more precise. Back to the black so I can connect this part right here because that brush was a little too thick for detailing work. I'm gonna use the black and the liner brush, kind of just create a little wing. Alright, now I'm gonna go into a little bit of concealer. I'm taking the mirrored, what is it called? Complexion stick, and I kind of just want to clean up the wing a little bit because I want this to be more like feline. This brush that has an angle on it. I'm just going to, you know, kind of clean that up. Okay, I'm going to continue to work the black. You can just, you know, work it lightly however you want. I have hooded eyelids where it folds here, so I'm trying to make this line a little slightly higher just so you guys can still see it like that. And I want to put a little bit, just a tiny little bit of a black in this area. Right here in the very inner area. Okay, clean things up a little bit. I want to go back to the shade Aura to just further highlight everything. The inner corner. Since it is a very matte look, I want this to be very visible. You can go into a glitter primer and pack on your mattes. 100% you can do that, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to do it because we have 2 more looks to go, and I want to just, you know, give you the fantasy real quick. I'm packing on this color, but I'm just saying, if you really want that maximum payoff, you certainly can go into a glitter primer so this pops a little more. And I'm going to kind of highlight my brow a little more. Okay, I'm back. Just for the lashes, I'm using, this is like an indie small brand. It's called Matcha Lashes. This is in the style Sake, which I thought is pretty appropriate. Kind of natural, but a little fluffy, not too much. So you can still see what's behind your eyelid. And yeah, this is the first finished look, number 1. For the inner rim, I'm using the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Big Splash. This baby blue cream gel liner. And on my lower waterline, I use the Wet n Wild Mega Slim. I actually quite like how it turned out. Like, it's very feline, very cat eye, very 90s vibes. I really love how this look turned out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And let's move on to look number 2. And start with the second look. I'm still going to the shade Aura, just on a fluffy brush. This is the BH Marble Luxe number 7. And I just want to lightly tap it just to set down the concealer so things blend a lot easier on top. I'm going to just the deepest black shade, BH number 5. I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm winging it as per usual. I'm just gonna create like a wing shape. And I want to just bring that black down just to kind of frame the eye, just, you know, playing around. And I kind of want to take the Ariel H16 brush and digging into the black. And I want to create a little can I moment. I'm going into the silver now. I'm taking this silver shade. I kind of just want to pat that on this area. You know, I kind of wish this palette has like 2 shimmer and 3 mattes. So there's a little more like glam and sparkle to it. I feel like there's only 1 silver shade. She could have given us like another metallic. And I want to take some glitter primer. You know how crazy this is priced? This is around like $6 or $7 now, but back like 4 years ago, yeah, that's about the time that I had it. At least 3-4 years ago, it was $2.99. I feel like NYX pricing at the drugstore has become so high-end. I'm a little shook at their prices. I don't know, this is $7 now, can you believe it? Thank God I still have a lot left. But anyways, I'm gonna add a little bit of a glitter primer on my lower lash line, like right here. And I'm gonna go into the silver lining shade on the palette. I just wanna stamp that on. I feel like with a 5-pan palette, because there's really not a lot to it, there's not a lot you can do, so I feel like to make this palette worth it, you probably can just like play around with placements. If you're really like into NATASHA DENONA's formula, you might really enjoy it, but I kind of feel like for me, I just really don't feel like I need it. And also the timing of this drop. What are your thoughts about the timing? I kind of feel like I chat with you guys on Instagram and I talk about this feels like a little winter collection, like a mini winter collection. And some of you guys agree. But I also get like you guys were saying about the 2000s trends are coming back, so maybe that's why. But I was really expecting a little more from NATASHA DENONA, I guess. Alright, and I'm gonna fill in the black just around this area. So my hooded eyes look a little more balanced. And just for the like a inner corner moment, I'm gonna put a little bit of that gray just to define this socket a little bit. And take a little bit of more brown, kind of just gonna smoke this out a little. I'm not gonna do a whole lot with this look. So in this collection, she also released like 3 gel liners, cold gel liners. I have this shade called Best O from ColourPop. I'm just gonna use this. This color looks quite similar to one of those like burgundy color. I'm gonna put that color in here. And why not put a little bit of that burgundy in here? Just for funsy. There's not much like color going on in this collection. Alright, I just pop on my regular lash. And for the mascara, I'm using the Jones Road mascara for the first time. Kind of enjoyed it. Okay, you guys, this is the finished look number 2. Just a simple look with a pop of silver. Nothing too crazy. I just want to add a little bit of the liner because I saw there's a liner in the collection as well. This is the second look, very simple. Let me know what you think about look number 2. So yeah, we can move on to look number 3. It's gonna go into Ariel 825 and more dense fluffy blending, and I'm going to kind of pack it in the inner corner parts and buff it up. I'm kind of trying to create like a halo eye situation. I'm taking more grays and I'm going to pack that on my outer V to create like a wing shape. Alright, just make sure everything blends seamlessly. I'm going to that beigey pink from the Tati Beauty palette, and I just want to kind of soften the edges for a little bit. Just to kind of make sure everything blends in together nicely. There's no harsh line. Before we go into the black shade. Okay, now I'm taking a E2 House 311 brush. It's like a dome shape, like pencil brush. I'm going to deepen the inner and outer. I do feel like this palette, I really wish there was, instead of deeper gray, I wish that shade is like a really like cool metallic shade, you know, like a deeper metallic blue gray metallic, or like some duochrome. That would be amazing for this palette. I feel like that gives you more depth, more variety, you know. Plus I really love shimmery shades, so that's just my 2 cents. Alright, now I'm just gonna deepen my outer V. I'm going back to the same fluffy blending with the shade Aura, that pink beige. Alright, now I'm taking a little bit of the gray shade and I just want to bridge this part really quickly. When you mix the black and the beigey pink, you already can have a gray, you know? So I do feel like it would be so perfect if there is like that really metallic, maybe something like this, or even like has like a duochrome type of a shift. That would be like so dope if there's a shade kind of like this, you know? Okay, now I'm gonna go into a little bit of a glitter primer so the mattes can stand out even more. I'm just gonna take it on a like a tiny flat brush like this. I just wanna pack some glitter primer in the center so the mattes can adhere better. I'm going to pack on the shade Aura. Alright, now I'm going to pat black smudge liner eye kohl pencil. I had it for a long time. Get this into my waterline. Like that. And I'm taking Ariel's A18 brush and gonna lightly smudge everything downwards a little bit. And I'm going to drag the color out to create a little bit of a negative space. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Every Cloud, a gray shade, and I just want to smudge it underneath. Alright, now I am taking some more glitter primer, and we're just gonna place the silver around the inner portion of my eyes. Put some glitter primer down. And then I'm gonna dip into silver lining, the silver shade. Place it. I'm gonna take some more to this inner corner parts. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'm not gonna bring it all the way up. I still want it to be, you know, somewhat a little shiny, but a little more subtle. Not like how I normally bring it all the way. Okay guys, this is the finished look number 3. I put on a whole full face. I'm gonna list everything that I wear on my face down in the description, so if you're interested in this look, feel free to check in my description. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about this palette. My only wish for the palette is that instead of the dark gray, give me like a dark shimmery, like a metallic blue gray. That would be really amazing. Instead of 4 mattes, I was hoping that there will be another metallic shade, you know. Natasha Denona really does her metallic right. So yeah, that was the only thing that I probably would have changed if it was up to me. But other than that, yeah, if this is a color story that inspire you, that you're like looking forward to get, do comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the collection. I feel like the collection as a whole kind of gives me that like mini winter collection. Maybe after fall, like pre-winter, it's kind of feel like in the middle of a summertime. I was really expecting her to drop another like colorful palette or something like that, but then again, she has done a lot of colors in her recent launches, so I understand that as well. So yeah, comment down below, let me know which look is your favorite, if you do have a favorite, and I really so appreciate you guys watching my videos. I will have a playlist of all my color inspired series up on the playlist if you are interested in checking them out. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.